Good morning, everybody. Well, I've decided to make some revisions to how I do these videos. For example, as long as I remember, I will not have my keyboard anymore right in front of my microphone, which means you should not hear any more of the clickety-clacks from the keyboard. So that was in editing previous videos, and listening to those I kept thinking, man, I keep hearing my keyboard. I should have moved that, but I did not. So I'm going to revise that in future videos. If you see them in the future, that's because I forgot, and I apologize. Alright, let's remove the fog of war so we can see everything that's going on. You've got Jimbo and me again playing. I am going as, of course I'm Sirius Duke, if you did not know, but I'm going as the British, and Jimbo's going as the Americans. And I'm doing the same one as before, Royal Artillery Regiment, and Jimbo is going the Mechanized Company. So this was after our previous victory. Decided to try this again. Looks like Jimbo's already in combat over here. We're fighting against the Jimbo. Yellow over here is facing the Over Commander West, and Power Tots here has the Wehrmacht. So it was a good push there by Jimbo. It's looking pretty effective. He should be able to win this fight, especially, I mean, these guys have got the Sturmgewehr, so they are pushing it pretty tough. And then, of course, that has come back, that Kugelwagen. That's not the best thing for him. Yeah, it looks like Jimbo's actually going to lose that fight. He needs to bring that rifle company in. Okay, so let's see. I am up against a lot here. Looks like they've got their MG42. That's something the Germans are very good at, is getting that mounted machine gun all set up and just pins everybody almost immediately. Rushing, close the distance, and problem solved. It looks like I got my victories out here, put them in that building, but that was good. It was just too late. Infantry units getting out of here. Okay. The MG is set up, but looks like it's just not... There we go. Now it's set up. Problem is these guys back here, they're shooting through this back window and they are injuring my guys. See that right there? They're taking so much damage. I mean, they're winning this fight, but not the fight they need to win, if that makes sense. So these guys are retreating. Best thing to do would be to switch positions
Infantry
here.
squad trained and ready to go.
Lost a dude. And in the mortar. Right there. Oh, and they got another MG. Yeah, this unit needs to get out, and I'm betting it won't. Almost like it may have been worth leaving it so they didn't take that MG.
An HMG crew has been lost to enemy
hindsight's
action.
2020. But again, pinned. This is the type of stuff that makes it really tough for the Allies, is the amount of MGs the Germans have. And they're already pinned, so that's tough. Now, I am taking this, or not me, Jimbo is taking the center, which is good. I mean, we need to take that victory point. We'll start actually whittling away at their points. So that is good. He's taking that, and as you can see, there's no opposition here, at least for a while. Looks like Jimbo's mortars is getting overrun by these Volksgrenadiers here. So that is also good. Alright, and we continue forth.
Enemy causing trouble. Trying
Yep,
to take
casualties being taken. This cover here is essentially the same. However, this Kugel coming up is not good for Jimbo. They've got these the Sturm Pioneer squads. The Sturm Pioneer squads, I tell you, they are very good. They are very, very good. These guys are falling back, and then of course these guys are taking this position. So Jimbo is losing a lot of his front here. I mean, there's not a whole lot he can do because he only has 4 units. 2 of which are infantry, and as I've said, one of them is this rear echelon, and rear echelon is just basically worthless in every possible way. Alright, so they've got double MGs here. There's no way that I'm going to be taking this field node anytime soon. These guys are pinned, 2 casualties. The British, as we saw in that previous video, really excel in cover. And that's not cover. Chase him down. He dies. That's a bummer. MG's getting up, and it looks like I got a mortar squad that came up behind them. That's actually really good. It took out an MG, and... Oh, no, that was their mortar. This was an infantry unit. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, so most likely a Mills bomb did that. It stole their mortar. That was a very good play. if I do say so myself. I'm trying to cut these guys down, but that MG got away for sure. And that's my alarm. If you heard that, it means that it's time for you to go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm kidding. I know a lot of YouTubers ask for that. Sometimes I feel like I get it. Like, you know, liking and subscribing to channels is a good thing. It doesn't really change a ton. I mean, if you want to go ahead and like and subscribe, that'd be fun. And honestly, it would be an incentive for me to continue doing videos. But if you don't, I understand. So it's I get it. But anyway, that's not what the alarm was actually for. I forgot what that alarm was for, but I should have turned that off before we started. But at the same time, it's kind of funny that that went off during this. Okay, so I am making a push, trying to get to this MG on the right, doing the same thing that they did to me. That's the goal, at least. And as you can tell, I'm already getting a little bit of suppression. And then this comes in. They've got their 222 here to take out this MG. I have nothing to counter this right now. And so it's, at this point, it's basically an all-out retreat. I know. Oh well, it's over. I cannot stop this thing right now. There's nothing I can do. I mean, these riflemen are trying everything they can, but they cannot stop that vehicle. So, what's the next order of business? Next order of business is going to be get a anti-tank gun on the field. Obviously bringing back the German mortar, and then of course taking back that position. My MG is out of position right now, of course, because they got sent back, and while they're there, they're going to go ahead and refit. Jimbo's got himself a mortar half-track. That is a huge plus. That is a very huge plus. So he is pushing, I'm guessing these guys, yeah, Jimbo lost a unit over here, so definitely understandable. The irony is the center is where nothing's going on. Run, boys, run! Run! Okay, they made it. Okay, so he's got a mortar there. That unit did die. Of course, the second I said they'd make it, they didn't. The lieutenant's getting absolutely pummeled here. This position is an interesting position. It's not difficult to hold, but you really have to have command of the situation all around. Just on all sides. Alright, we've got an anti-tank gun on the field. It's good because his 222's coming in. It looks like he's got that skin that's got the bloody front on it, like it's run over everything with its dog. Alright, so he is completely just driving my guys away. Lots of rifle comes in his MGs. Not a whole lot can be done to this. So it's really dependent on this anti-tank gun. Go, boys. Push, push, push. There we go. Good hit. One good hit. That MG's probably going down, though. One more hit. There we go. It's gone. Good play. Very good play. Jimbo's having to deal with this Panzer II over here. Not the most impossible thing for him to deal with. The problem is he doesn't have an anti-tank gun. Which, FYI, I do, and I'm bringing it over to hell. The real problem, though, is there's 2 infantry units. Now, hindsight's 20/20 on this, right? If we'd realized that Jimbo's fighting 2 enemies, I probably would have done more and shifted my focus. So MG's doing his job, anti-tank gun pulling back. That's good. This, I bet, is going to be taken back. Yeah, I should have fired one more round at it. Yeah, they're repairing the tank. That's a bummer. I did not know that. I'm betting this is out of the fog of war. Oh, it's not, actually. Oh, well, actually, I should collect the right side. Collect the right side. There we go. Yeah, Jimbo can see it. He's just having a Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Jimbo's down to 3 units. 1 mortar, 1 rear echelon, and his lieutenant. That is definitely not preferred. If I'd known that, I would have run my anti-tank gun back into the fight. Maybe I did know. There we go. Pushing back up. That's good. As you can see over here, I keep trying to push to this fuel, right? I want to take this fuel, but in hindsight, I really shouldn't have. I just shouldn't have cared. Now, I am trying to take out that MG in the corner. That's a plus. I mean, dealing with the MGs is critical, but I already hold the right. I should have shifted more to help Jimbo in the center and the left flank, and that's probably a communication factor. Or tunnel vision on my part. I was probably so focused on that one thing that I wasn't actually pushing the center. Because this Kubel, this anti-tank, or this tank could have easily been taken out by my anti-tank gun. And as you can see over here, I have mortar 2, 3 infantry, Yeah, 3 infantry squads. Oh, that's a medic. Excuse me, 2 infantry squads. It's not a ton, but honestly, my MG could have held that point for a while. Alright, ally barrage incoming. Probably, I don't know where that's coming in. Is that on me? Oh, it must be that barrage. Not a true barrage. Alright, Jimbo's making a push. Yeah, Jimbo just doesn't have the strength to go up against this whole unit here. He really needs me to push, and that's an unfortunate deal there. He got his captain out. That's good. But he really needs a lot of assault troops. And look at these guys. They're falling back.
Weapon rack is now accessible.
I'm guessing that they've probably unlocked some form of munitions or something like that. So, oh, never mind. They're coming back. Maybe it was a misclick. Okay, these guys are pinned by that MG. The MG moved up, started to take the fuel node, got pinned, and now they're getting cut down. And Jimbo's captain's over here on the left flank. Took this position back. That's good. Let's see. All told, really, it's not going well for us. It could be going worse. I know that's not exactly the best way of saying, well, it could be worse. But something to notice is, look at this. Fuel cache. Fuel cache. The amount of fuel they're bringing in is 42 fuel. Jimbo and I are bringing in 13. Now, they have both fuel nodes, which is 14 of that 42, but it's fuel cache. Alright, I got my commandos. The MG is just playing cat and mouse with mortars. I mean, these guys are smart. They know what they're doing. And it takes forever for mortars to destroy things, which is a little ridiculous, but at the same time, I kind of get it. So here's where they're staging up over here. This tank that I had destroyed, or killed the crew on, should have killed it. They've repaired it now. And the thing is, they're saving up so much. They've got another tank here. Yeah, so this is a Panzer IV. Another MG. Because this one's finally gotten worn down. So Jimbo is pushing towards the center. That's good. Problem is, everything he's taking on the left is kind of getting pushed back. Now, Jimbo does have an anti-tank gun of his own this time. So that's good. All that repair work didn't exactly go out, or it did go out the window. So that thing did nothing. It even hurt that mortar half-track. So in the center is that Panzer IV. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. However, I am here. That's not bad. Pushing past our anti-tank guns. Let's see. Not bad. It's going to hit that cover. Oh, push up. Jimbo should have an anti-tank gun. Oh, that's a good one. Half-track. Come on, Jimbo. No, he's paying attention to something else. Okay, so I'm assuming Jimbo probably said I can handle it. Although I don't know. Why not? There we go. That would be yours truly's mortars from the British, the base howitzers. So they're retreating here, majorly retreating. Hindsight's 2020. This position, I'm actually shocked they haven't taken it yet, because I'm really not holding it with much. So it really looks like if the fight here is more balanced than it appeared. Because under the fog of war, I mean, I was pushing his mortar team. Let's be honest. And I don't think that's a bad play, right? The British are really accurate shots. They do a good job. So pushing his mortars back is not a bad thing. Pushing to the right is a good thing. Problem is the MGs, and I ran right into the front of the MGs. Now, they're retreating. We'll take it. I'll take it. That's not bad at all. You know, and even with some of these guys, I should take them. Now, I built this mortar pit. That's not a good idea on the volatile of the game. Oh, there goes the captain. Just got absolutely destroyed by a grenade. These guys have the infrared, and I mean, at this point, basically the game's over. The Sturmgewehr package. It's over. These guys, cover does not matter anymore, which means this MG does not have cover. I mean, they're dead, and they did it. Anti-tank gun falling back. I mean, it's... This is here. That's actually probably the main reason I pulled my anti-tank gun back. Of course, they're going for my mortar pit. There's nothing I can really do about that right now. Put the Royal Engineers in there to try to give it something, but I probably meant to have them repair. Yeah, there's the gamming grenade. Not a horrible play. It's not going to do much, but it would have been better than nothing. Trying to repair. Faster, and it gets destroyed. Here it goes. Rear armor hit. There we go. That anti-tank gun's finally in play. I mean, it has some decent range to it. Gotta give it that. But, I mean, he's out of there. Nothing but... Now, we do have fuel. We are getting fuel now. We're getting 20, but they're still getting 38 because of all the fuel caches. And then, of course, here comes the Panther in the middle. I mean, we're now dealing with real pain. Clearly, I forgot about that unit. That was my bad. Yep, Panther 4 is back. My anti-tank gun did not disappear. Problem is he has 2 of them now. And it's at this point that I purchase another. Or Jimbo's purchasing another. I think I am too. Yeah, we're like, we can do this. We just need anti-tank guns. Yeah, we can't. There's no way. I mean, Jimbo's close to a tank. Right? If he can get up to the next level, he can get himself a Sherman. At least a 76mm. Yeah. At this point, what I really need is a Firefly.
The AT gun you ordered is ready.
You know, hindsight's 2020.
Trying to take a point from us.
I mean, I need to save fuel. I don't remember what I spent my fuel on. But I spent a lot, and it was probably a couple upgrades here and there. They're taking our munitions. That's a problem, because it's the British. You need as many munitions as you can get. Now, I've got 300 something, which is 3 different barrages, but losing this just doesn't help our case. But, I mean, this is a very formidable infantry force here to face. Wow, they got murdered. Wow, that was bad. Trying to take cover. Trying to do what I can. I mean, to show how much on the back foot I've been, the British can get 5 guys, but you have to upgrade it, and I haven't. I've been needing the manpower for other things, and that's probably a bad investment. Jimbo's mortar is harassing them, but it's not actually doing a whole lot. They're taking the final victory point. At this point, this is toast. Now, I'm bringing in my commandos. The problem is there's a tank here. I mean, this tank, every shot is basically killing one of my guys. Oh, almost. I mean, now they're out of cover. Lost another. MG's setting up now. And they're bringing their Panther over to deal with these 2 anti-tank guns. It's not a bad play. Now, of course, he's parked right above them. So this actually may go well in my favor. I don't remember. Let's see. Nope, they did not fire. That is really sad. And then the crew got killed. That is ridiculous. It's not ridiculous, but bad for me. Alright, so here we go. Yep, double push, not a bad push. Lost 2 guys. Just cannot afford those types of casualties. And Panther, yep, there it goes.
The gun is not crewed.
The gun is not crewed, not anymore. Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. Okay, gave up the infantry unit to get him on this anti-tank gun. Not a bad thing. I mean, that's a good thing.
Ready now. The capture point is being overrun.
Of course, they do this little part turn. Another part turn. Oh, there we go. There we go. Good hit. No, fire. Oh, of course. It took too long. That makes sense. There we go. You should make it this time. Good hit. Good rear armor hit. The irony is, all he has to do is make him stop like that. There you go.
Weapon crew lost.
Not to mention all of his infantry that was over there. So I've lost 2 anti-tank guns. I think he's in the process of destroying them. Which I tell you, at that point, is pretty disheartening. Now, I'm getting clobbered. Jimbo, however, has quite a force. He's got, let's see, 3 mortar things. There we go. Yeah, they're telling us, you got this. It's like, no. They want us to keep playing. We're like, there's no way. I mean, they clobbered me. Jimbo has a lot of cavalry troopers, which is better than the infantry he was using, because he's got those Thompsons. I did tell him, we were trying. I typically say, yeah, this is you trying. Nice smack talk, man. That's funny. I forgot to laugh. And here goes Jimbo's mortar half-tracks. Honestly, at this point, if I was them, I'd dive. I mean, it's probably fine to pull that one back, but this one, there's no excuse for it not hitting another one.
Overrunning one of our capture points.
They took this position. I called an artillery. This opponent is very observant. Okay, they pay a lot of attention. That's good on their part. Now I did take the munitions back. I did do that with what limited forces I have. I'm getting 2 more I got another one, but I'm getting another one. But I finally got my 5 infantryman units. But I'm telling you, at this point, I'm not even really sure how to take this position. Yeah, so many mortar, balanced army, so many tanks. Yeah, I realize in hindsight what they're saying is they're saying that Jimbo has so many mortars, he needs to get more than just that. And I don't know. I don't know if he needs more than that. He had 2 anti-tank guns, he lost one here. We had 2 anti-tank guns to counter these tanks. The mortars were countering his infantry. That's what they didn't like. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's necessarily a bad play on Jimbo's part. I don't think that was. So let's see if that nade works out. It was a good nade, very good nade. Saw that, looks like I'm sending my guys back. Let's see if he can stand his ground. Come on. He's falling back. What a man. He's not running, he's falling back to cover. And of course he pulled me just out of position. That's impressive, not gonna lie. That mortar has some decent range. The Germans get some good range with all their stuff. Got an anti-tank gun here, that's good. I think it was a mistake for the Germans not to destroy that. I really do. I think that was a mistake. But we are trying to come back, and sometimes I wonder when we chat, when people pull back, if they're actually trying to give us a chance to recover, or if they're genuinely trying to recover themselves. So I'm trying to make a push here for Jimbo. Mostly this was to see this, and look at that. It's a great way to do an attack, because then they fall back, just completely fall back. It's a pretty decent way to start taking points. Of course, no one's here. But that would have been nice. That it is taking out that cover though. See if these 2 guys can hold out on their own.
Under fire! Enemy infantry squad!
At least I was paying attention this time. Alright, so we're doing more of this Stuka flying over, looking at everything, saying, I see you have nothing. And so true. I have very little. Now, I'm not in a horrible spot. At least we have this position on the right.
Units are now ready to use Anvil defensive drills and tactics.
But, I mean, look at this. Jimbo's already in retreat. He kind of has to. He should have picked up this gun. Just saying. When you know the enemy has tanks, you don't leave your anti-tank guns laying around. You just don't. There we go. It's probably, they went right around my anti-tank gun. That's frustrating to say the least. I knew exactly where they were headed. So I tried to get around behind the other way. I probably should have. Oh, that was very nice. Okay, we got 3 tanks here. Oh boy. 4 tanks. Goodness gracious. Now, this is 5 tanks. Yeah. This is why I said so many tanks. Like, oh, you can fine balance your army. Yeah, you don't need a balanced army. Rear armor hit, that's good. 5. I wrote 5. It's 5 tanks. You gotta get them in. Okay, I lost my anti-tank gun crew.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
Where's my other one? That one there. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Move up and get the fight. Yeah, they said GG for us. Or maybe I did. I may not have seen it. Yeah, they got the Sturm tank. Okay, good hit. Yeah, definitely game. I knew we lost. I couldn't remember how. Yeah, Jimbo went ahead and left. That was before he figured out how to surrender. We were trying to push the surrender button, but he clicked the wrong one. So, of course, when he left, I had to wait a couple minutes because it will not let you quit.
Our headquarters are under fire.
Yeah, so I said, well, I tried. GG. Yeah, GG, nice try.
Squad knocked out.
GG. Hey, sometimes I wonder with all caps, is it mocking or not? He probably just had caps locked on and didn't change it, which I get. it could either be nice try, hey, it's okay, don't worry about it, you know, sometimes it's good. The head there is like, how do I resign so you get XP? I don't think he was mocking me, by the way, so you can't win them all. It's like, well, allies, we never win them all.
HQ is under attack.
So Jimbo's Panthers, the Panthers are here, there's not a whole lot you can do against that. I mean, these guys are over here, so call a vote. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the rest of this, save you a little bit of time, nothing changes, and there we go, minimap. So, overall, I would say it wasn't the best fight, of course. Now, I got too tunnel visioned on his MGs on the fuel nodes. That's really where I think that we suffered on my part. Jimbo just got, I think, 2 teams later on, but he kind of got outplayed in the end. So let's look at some damage dealt here. I dealt the most damage. What can I say? I'm good at dealing damage. I'm just not great at killing them. See the number of units killed. I think that damage dealt was either from my mortars or my anti-tank guns, which I think it's actually the anti-tank gun. Yeah, 16,000 damage. So basically my anti-tank gun did almost all of that. And then units killed, we just got absolutely clobbered. The graphs, as you can see, it was pretty balanced for a while there, and then I think it's the tanks started to show up. And then we started to, I deteriorated very rapidly. The British fall apart if they don't have a very stable line pretty quick. And then, of course, Jimbo did well, but just got crushed here. So, all told, good game. It was a lot of fun. Of course, I sometimes get tired of losing, but it is what it is. So, anyway, thank y'all for watching, and feel free to like and subscribe, and I do like comments too. So, all right, I'll see y'all next time.